You're putting in a significant amount of money for the next 5 years. What specifically are you going to be using this for?
Thank you for your invitation first, and good afternoon to you. Just to confirm that Setrag, as you know, is a very old company, if we can say, because more than 40 years old, and now it's necessary to refurbish, to improve the network, because it's the backbone of the, if we can say, the backbone of the economy of Gabon. And then during the 5-6 years, we will reinvest a lot of money in the infrastructure as well as in rolling stock. And as you know, that Setrag is also a railway company who have a lot of employees who are living along the line, and it means that for that we have a social activity which is very important, and therefore we will reinvest also in the accommodation for all these agents working along the line.
Your role does not include putting up new infrastructure, but the current infrastructure you have, what is the state? How bad is it?
As you know, as I mentioned before, it's a very old line, and it has been very used by many trains, many very heavy train of mining company, and the track is a very bad situation, and now it's necessary to start again to build a new line, more or less, for all the long of the track. It's necessary to improve, to make this line completely usable by all the future users, as well as for the passengers, the people of the Gabon. Setrag is, you know, Setrag is making a service. His job is to provide, to be the key actor in the economy of Gabon. As we say in Gabon, the Gabon émergent, and we are intending to be the key actor and to provide the service which is expected by all the users of the railways company.
Right. Is the poor infrastructure to blame for you've had to deal with several freighter trains, especially derailing, and how are you dealing with that situation?
Yes, we have heard a lot of rumor, a lot of noise about the beginning of the year, but you know, it's a season where raining is day after day, and the ground is not very good, the soil need to be reinforced, and therefore we had a lot of incidents, and for that we have decided to test the soil and to make sure that we will be able to build a new track. This means that in the coming weeks, I will say during the summer period, the dry period, we will test a new support or new way to make the track much more robust for the future.
How would you say Setrag has performed in the last 7 years that you've had the concession?
I will say that the beginning has been to identify which was the difficulties of Setrag, but now I guess we are more or less, I will say, sure that what we have to do. What we have to do is these three aspects, as I mentioned before. First, to work on the track, to make the track much more robust. Second, to improve and to continue to improve and to modernize the rolling stock. We have already started by last year buying 6 new locomotives and a new train for passenger, and in the future we will improve again this rolling stock by refurbishing or buying new wagons. And then the last issue, as I mentioned before also, is to improve the capability of our employees to work properly. I mean, to give them a lot of good conditions of working.
When do you think you'll be able to turn a decent profit?
Good question. Thank you to ask me such a question. To be honest, we have scheduled to make profit in 2012. I mean, to come back to at least to zero. But the beginning of the year, as you have mentioned, due to the incident, due to all the events we are facing in the Gabon, let's say next year will be profitable, I guess, on the year after. But definitely, as far as we have a lot of modern machine or solid infrastructure, we'll be able to make some profit.
And finally, very quickly, sir, what is the future for you? You still have 23 years left on the concession.
The future will be, I'm not able to read in the crystal ball, and I guess the future will be we will get another concession period. Why not? It's our wish, at least.